myself. I am Jitesh from third year IDC. I am Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador. So today we are here for the event Pitch to Patch. It is about GitHub and Git and GitHub version control. We will be getting started with from beginner to advanced level, and you will be getting to know a lot about GitHub, open source, how you should push your code to the GitHub. So I will just ask you a simple question. How many of you know the term GitHub? How many of you know the term GitHub? Yes or no? Yes. How many of you don't know the term GitHub? At least answer this question. How many of you don't know the term GitHub? Yes or no? You don't know, right? Okay, we'll get started. So you must have seen the banner. We have given there a term called we will be having access to 100 plus paid tools. That is nothing but I am not providing anything from my hand, from my pocket. It is completely free for students from GitHub Student Developer Pack. How many of you know about GitHub Student Developer Pack? No, right? I will just introduce you to that, and you can just take apply for GitHub Student Developer Pack. It's completely free, and you will get a lot of tools from GitHub Student Developer Pack. It's worth lakhs. Can you imagine worth lakhs you will get for free? Okay. So as I introduce myself, I am Jitesh Kumar, student of Microsoft Student Learn Ambassador. So we'll get started with the. So let me first check. Am I audible at the last again? Yes. So I already asked you, have heard about GitHub. So most of you are not aware about GitHub. So we'll just get through that from very basic thing. Okay. So please listen to me in the session. You will get to know a lot of things. So we'll get started with that. So our agenda is VCS. Version control system. We'll get through that. Anyone knows about version control system? No? And we'll look at why we need GitHub, or why Git, basics of Git, GitHub, and how should we collaborate. You must be having a thought how people will be working in a company. If I work on my project, okay, I'm working on my project, it's my individual project. But in a company, you can't create the entire product, right? So team will be involved in that, how they collaborate. So that we will look into it. And GitHub Pages. It's really important for you. You all of us are students. GitHub Pages will give a free access. Most of you want you want your portfolio website. You know about portfolio website, right? Yes or no? A website where you are showing yourself, this is my website, you can contact me from here, these all are my projects. That is called portfolio website, and you can host your portfolio website. You will be having a separate domain name. You know domain name? Google.com, like that. You will get a separate domain name you can share to anyone in the world, and they can see your profile. Is that clear? Yes? So, what is version control system? And we'll get started with that. If you are working on any project, by mistake, if you have committed any of the mistake, I wrote a line and by mistake I wrote something error into the line. Now what happens to that? I don't have access. Yes, I have the access. I can go to the previous thing. Whatever was working, I can just directly go to that thing which was working for my project or my website. Is that clear? So that is why we need version control system. We can just, it is a tool which will, all the time it will be looking at the project. Who is making the changes, why he is making the changes, he will take the complete record of that. And whenever we feel like it is it is giving error, we can go to the previous version and then we can find a solution for the error, and we can push the code into the whatever the repository we have. By repository I mean a location where the code is stored. Okay. So these are the points I have mentioned. and we can compare like over the times whatever the changes are done. We can like see there are mainly two types of version control systems. One is centralized, one is distributed. Most of you are like not aware about it, so I will just tell you from the basic. This is centralized, this is distributed. Here entire code or whatever the control we have is stored in one frame, like one location. It has the complete control, whatever the history of the code, whatever the who pushed the code, who was modifying the code, complete thing was stored in one single location. This is called centralized. So only this location will be having the information about the project. So if this system goes down, then like you will not be having any information, right? So there comes distributed systems. Each developer, every one of us are developers, right? Anyone who don't want to become developer? No, right? So every one of us will be having the whatever you call like local system and local code. We will be having the local code in our system. We can modify that like without internet, and then when we are having the internet, we can push on the repository. In this way, developer 1 can work on a single file or project or section. Developer B can work and they can push the code at a certain location, and they will be having their own file copy or project copy in their local system. That is called distributed system, distributed version control system, right? Is it clear? Clear or not? Yes. So why Git? So I told you which one is better, centralized or distributed? Distributed, right? So that is the first point. Distributed version control system. Git is one type of distributed version control system. Why Git? Second point, best collaboration. You can say like whenever you want to work in a team. How many of you have attended any hackathon? No one? Okay, nice numbers. So how you have worked on the project? If you just say like you are a team of 4, mostly in a hackathon you will be team of 4, right? So how you will be working? Or like only one guy is working, or other two or three are chilling, right? Is it like that for you? Alright. So is it we will be having like different section of a project. One will be doing front end, back end, middlewares, database, everything is there, right? So everyone will be working on different section of the project. That is where collaboration comes. You are working on a different thing, he is working on a different thing. We are going to push the code in the project. That is where best collaboration. No fear of losing code. Already you know you have local code in your machine. Your friend is also having, and our location is also having the code. There is no like no fear of losing the code, right? Are you clear with this? Yes. So keep main and developer code in one place. I will get on this point later because when I will be discussing on GitHub, there are the concept of branches. So you will be having like 2 or 3 branches. Mainly there will be 2 branches for a developer. One is main branch, one is test branch. So that is why like whatever the development code is there, development code by that I mean is whatever the test thing you are doing. You will make a product and keep it in your system. You will see if the project is working or not. Then only you are going to give to the customers, right? Is this right? Yes. You are not going to give a buggy code to the customer that you use this product, right? So that is why you will keep those things in the same branch or different branches. Like main and test will be there. So you will keep the whatever the code which is ready to deploy that in the main branch, and whatever the things you are working on the next, which will be coming in the next version, that will be in the test branch. That is how we can like specify this next and this large project easily. As I mentioned, 4 people working on a single thing. 4 people will not be working on a single one page, right? Will be working on different things. I mentioned front end, back end, middleware, database. Lot of things are there. Now AI is there. For AI also data collection and then natural language processing. You have to like clean the data, then process the data, make into a tabular data, then give through the model. For model also you have to train the model, then test the model, then deploy the model. So these are the things we have to like keep in mind. It handles it very easily. It can take any amount of like data and you can store it over there and collaborate with others as well. Next we have work from anywhere. Now you will be working from your home, your friend will be working from your home. But at the central location we have in the GitHub we will be having the complete code, right? That is where like you need not to go to one place and work in a single laptop. You can work from your place and your friend can work from your place, right? Is this section clear to you? Yes? Yeah. Let's move to next. So basics of Git. I will just tell you the basics of Git and we will be having a hands-on session. That is why we have taken the lab. You will be doing the hands-on session and after going home you have to implement the same thing in your laptop so that you will be having whatever the piece of code you are having, you can present it to anyone. I will come on this point again on GitHub. Okay. So first point, these are the basic commands of Git. You have to get started with. Okay. First is git init. Any guess like what does this mean? Yeah, I heard something. Initialize. Yeah. Git is the keyword and we are doing init. Init means initialize. Initialize the thing whatever we are working on. Initialize a repository. Repository is nothing but a location or you can call it a folder. Okay, for now call it as a folder, different location. Then git add file name. Guess? No guess? You will be working on a file, right? On any project. Any about HTML? HTML? Web page, right? So for now, just here, text editor is there, you have a text file. You have to push it to GitHub. So we have to first add that file in our Git. Is it clear? So for that we use git add that file name. Whatever the text file we have, that file name we will keep over here. Okay. So in this also there is another version which I use definitely, like most of the developers use, that is git add dot. What that means?
Add all the files.
Yeah, add all the files. Whatever like most of you are working on different files, and if you do this command like git add a.txt, git add b.txt, git add c.txt, it is going to take a lot of time, right? So simply git add dot. We will see the hands-on workshop like how we are going to do, but git add dot means you are adding whatever the files have changed in that, you are adding all the files, right? Next is git status. When you initialize a repository, you will see like none of the file is tracked. Track means whatever the git is there, it is not able to see the files whatever there. So we are going to add it. Then it is going to see like these are the files you have added but not committed. We are going to come on commit in the next command, but status will show what are the files we have, what are the files we have changed, on which branch we are working on currently, and how many branches we have, whatever there we can see from Git. Okay. Next is git commit minus a message. Git commit. What is git commit minus a message? Any guesses? So we are committing whatever the changes we have made, and whatever the changes we have added in the Git, that too we have to commit minus a message. Minus a means we are adding a message with that commit. Means if I push the code without any message, we will and after that there is an error, we will not be able to find out like which commit has made that error. So we have to find out which commit has made the error or which commit is working fine. So that is the reason we give a message with the commit. Okay, this is the commit which I am giving for this reason. This is the particular reason why I am giving the message. Okay. Then next command is git remote add origin repo. This is a big command, right? So any guesses what does this mean? No idea?
Connecting the remote.
Yeah. So we are adding the remote git remote add. Remote means you know that you have a repository in the GitHub. You are adding it over here. Whatever the remote, we are adding that link to here. Origin means here, repo link. Whatever the link I told you, you will be having a domain name, right? GitHub is also having a domain name. In that you are creating a repository that is going to have a link. That link we are going to paste it over here, and then we are going to add. Okay, whatever the code I am going to send in that location. Is it clear? Whatever the code I have in my computer, I am going to push it, but don't push it to my friend's computer. I am going to push it to the location where I have specified. Is it clear? Yeah. So next command is git push -u origin master. So most of the time this master word is replaced by main. I will tell you the reason for this afterwards in the GitHub session. Okay. So git push -u origin. We are going to push the code whatever we have to the origin main or master. What is main or master? Any guesses? Main or master is going to be the branch on which we are currently working on. Whatever the changes we have made in that branch, that we are going to push it to that location, that is origin main. In that location it is present. Is it clear? So you have basic idea of Git, right? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. So any doubts till now? No? Shall we move ahead? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah. So GitHub. Here is the term, our main agenda of today, right? What is GitHub? What is GitHub? GitHub is a platform. I told you your system will be having a whatever the code you have written. You are going to push it to a location, right? That location is present on GitHub, and the location you are specifying with a term called repository. You are going to create a repository on the GitHub platform, and whatever the changes you are making, it is going to reflect in that location, which is present on GitHub. Okay, like you can understand with this line I have mentioned. If Git is the engine, GitHub is the garage. It powers collaboration, versions, and project management. You can also understand with a simple term called, if Git is the ingredient, then GitHub is the final product you are making. Okay, are you understanding this? Whatever the code you are getting, I will explain in a very simple term. If a project manager, let's say you are going to go in a drive, let's say Microsoft wants to hire you. If they just ask you that, okay, we want to hire you, can you just share your project with us? How are you going to share? Are you going to tell them, okay, I will bring my laptop and give it to you, just see my project? Is it going to be like that? No, right? So you are going to give this simple link to them, and in your resume you have to mention this, your GitHub profile link, as well as in your project section you have to mention this is the project and it is stored over there in my GitHub profile in this repository. Is it clear? That is the reason GitHub is very important. If you do complete DSA and everything also, if the manager asks you where is your project, how will you show them? That is the reason GitHub is very important, and it is home of millions of open source projects. Do you guys know about open source project? Any idea? Open source project? Free for all. Yeah. So most of the open source projects are available on GitHub. Let's say you have an idea about any product which is open source, and you want to let's say for example there is an X product. I have an idea about that. I use that product regularly. I have an idea about, okay, this feature is if this feature is in the app or the product, that would be really interesting and for the audience as well. So if you have that idea, you can go to GitHub. You can manipulate the code. You can raise a PR. What is PR? PR is a pull request. Pull request. What is pull request? I will come on that as well. You are just asking that, yeah, I have made these changes. If you like these changes, please accept it and that will be reflected in the main product. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes.
Is it interesting? Like you are using a product in your phone and directly you are like pushing the code over there, and that product is being manipulated because of your code. Is it clear? So that is why open source projects are very important. Now, what is GitHub Pages? What is GitHub Pages? Anyone? I just told you at the start. GitHub Pages, like it allows us whatever the repository we have made. Let's say it is a static website. What do I mean by static is like there are no changes in that. It is a simple HTML website. Whatever the website we have created, that is deployed on GitHub or pushed to GitHub. Now we want to like show it to others as well, and we are going to see this with GitHub. Okay, how we are going to push it, and today after going home you can push your own website and your own portfolios and show it to anyone in the world. Okay, I will make sure that you will learn that, and anyone who knows the coding or don't know the coding, they are going to have their own website today. Okay, are you interested in that? Yes? Yeah. It is perfect for students and developers, showcase the work easily. Supports HTML, CSS and JavaScript. I told you, right? It is supporting static web pages. Like you can showcase your HTML, CSS code on that. I will show you that as well. And whatever the link, I told you domain name, right? Whenever you create a GitHub account, you will get like anyone, like all of you must be having Instagram account, right? You will be having your username. So in the same way, GitHub will be having the username over here, and this link is going to work in this way. This username.github.io/repository name. Whatever the repository you are going to create, that is going to come over here, and that domain name is going to act as your website. And you can share with anyone in the world. They can view your portfolio or website, and they can give you suggestions. Okay, this is the thing which you can work on more, and you can just work on that thing and you can share with them again. In this way, you can share with the recruiters as well. Is it clear, guys? Yes? So we'll move to next thing. GitHub Copilot, your AI pair program. This is going to be interesting. Do you know about GitHub Copilot? Yes, no, yes, no. ChatGPT? Yes. So GitHub Copilot is nothing but like it is an AI agent. You can work with like what? Do you know about like VS Code or any ID? Whenever you are working, Copilot is going to help us a lot. Like you just start a line, it is going to give you suggestions. Okay, this is the line you are working on. According to the Copilot, it will give like, according to me, this is the suggestion. Are you going to accept it? You will just press a button, and you will find that it has implemented the line of code for you. So because of Copilot, you will learn them easily. You will implement them easily. You will debug them easily. Do you know the term debug, guys? Yes? Debug is like whatever the mistakes you are making, you are just going to rectify the things. Okay? So because of the Copilot, it has become very, very easy to code. And now you have to just know the basics. If you are clear with the basics, you just code with the Copilot and you are like go for the projects directly. But for that you have to know the basics as well. Right? So with Copilot you can learn the basics as well. You just like code with Copilot and you will find like you will be like learning a lot of techniques to code and a lot of things which are new, and it is up to date. Like you will just find a lot of things which are coming new, and you will find like they are getting implemented in GitHub Copilot. And not only that, a lot of models are there in the world, right? Like you can use any of the model which are like a lot of models are supported by Copilot. You can use GPT 4.1, 4.0, Claude 4, Claude 3.7 thinking, any model. So Microsoft is backing these things and they are providing for you. If you get enrolled in GitHub Student Developer Pack, these are the things are available for you for free. So if you are not utilizing it, it's like not good, right? if you just enroll into it, you are in second year. If you enroll in this right now, then it is going to be very beneficial for you. I have been using it for my first year, first day, and it has helped me in a lot of things. I have like worked on, like I will show you my GitHub profile as well, so you can use it very easily. We are going to make a page with that. Okay, we are going to make a portfolio website template with this. We are going to push it to GitHub, and then we will see how it is working. Okay, is it interesting? And after going to home or here also you can implement the same thing. You are going to have your own website, and you will be just pushing it over the GitHub and hosting it to the GitHub Pages, and you can share it with your friends, recruiters, and whatever you feel. Okay, so also it supports any languages you code in mostly. GitHub, Python, JavaScript, C++, Go, any language you just go and check. Most of the languages it supports. It gives what are the suggestions. Also, sometimes we feel like I have to give one variable name. For me, like if I have to give like a variable name, let's say int x. In the C programming language, we give int x equals to this. If I am working on in such a way that my way of coding is like int dog equals to something like that, int ab equals to something like that, it is going to learn from the way I code, and it will be having that in the memory, and next time onwards it is going to provide a solution in such a way that like you will feel like you are only coding, right? That is why it is very important. Okay, it feels like you are having your own assistant which is helping you a lot. Is that clear? Is it interesting? Yes? Yes. So next we'll move to GitHub Spark from idea to app. This is the first thing. I am hoping most of you, like none of you will be aware of this. Anyone who is aware of this? This is very recent feature which GitHub has launched. Not GitHub, Microsoft has launched. This is like you go to GitHub Spark, you give your description of the whatever the product you want to make, and just press the enter button, and it is going to be there. Full-fledged app, full stack app is going to be ready. It is going to handle whatever it is, front end, back end, database, API, REST API, everything. You will be having directly your full-fledged app. Is it interesting? It has capability to whatever the prompt you are providing in natural language, it is going to provide you the complete app. And today I want you to just go and explore this thing. It is not available for us right now. It is, as I told you, it is a very new feature. It is not available right now, but yeah, you should go and explore this thing. This is the future. Okay? And right now, I am sure none of the people has presented this thing in our campus or in Hyderabad as well. Right now, this is very new feature. Okay? I want you to just go and explore this thing. Now we'll move to next. So let's have some hands-on discussion on Git and GitHub, right? Do you want to see how we work on Git and GitHub? Yes? Okay, then we'll just go to the laptop and I will just show you how you have to work on it. And everyone is having the access to internet, right? So I will just move to laptop and you have to follow me along. Are you interested in that? Yes or no? Yes. Anyone who feels like this is boring and we don't want that? Yes? No? See, this is going to be really an X factor for you when you have learned this, because if you have your project, how you are going to show it to recruiters? This is the main thing.